Welcome to the Postgame Show. Every gift matters every year. The Postgame Show presented by the Maroon Club. Our player of the game presented by Coca-Cola. You're invited to join and enjoy the Coke side of life with head coach Diane Nolan, and our Coca-Cola player of the game, a double-double today, Emily Holman, is Dan Mowdy.
Gary, this was, well, let's see, about 8 minutes of fast and furious Division I college women's basketball. I'm looking at a score here of 37-31. Lafayette down with 12 minutes to go. And Diane Nolan, that's when the Leopards started to sink those fangs into their prey. But it was a tough struggle the whole way.
Well, we knew it was going to be. You know, they're a quality team, and we knew it was going to be a grind-out dogfight. We said that in the locker room at halftime, and I'm just really proud that we were able to make some mistakes, regroup, not lose our composure, come back and do what we need to do to get a win.
Tell us a little bit about the play of our player of the game, and I'll give it away here. Spoiler alert, Emily Holman.
Emily was really, really solid for us. You know, sometimes if shots aren't going, players lose their heads, and Emily didn't. She stayed on the course, made the buckets that we needed, made the stops that we needed. I don't know how many blocks she had tonight, but she had quite a few. And I just thought kept the composure against the press, and just really, really happy for her.
And the secret weapon tonight seemed to be the littles, if you will. Yeah. First O'Hare with an amazing layup and drawing a foul on it, and then Peabody coming through with a great layup.
You know, we said I'd take it to the hole, but we were a little cautious in the beginning because they're getting charge calls, and then we knew when they were high hedging the ball screen, go to the hole, and they just, you know, were able to capitalize on it, made some great baskets.
Fantastic effort. Congratulations. First win against American in quite some time, 08, I believe. And as well as the 3 wins in the Patriot League in a row.
Well, we talked about that. This is funny. We talked about, I read the game notes. It was the first time that we were going to get 3 wins in a row, and half of our kids were 5, 4, and 7. So it really undid us at practice.
96 was a very good year.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Diane Nolan. Great win today.
Thank you.
And what a way to finish up the first half of the Patriot League season. And Gary and John, before we talk to Emily Holman, I'll let you know that Diane Nolan spent the better part of one of those crucial timeouts just orchestrating how the ball needed to be put into play. And Emily Holman, that American defense was that tough today. They seemed to be everywhere. As Gary put it, there were like 6 players out there at one time, it seemed, for the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, they really pride themselves in their defense, and they did a great job. And, you know, we were working all practice this past week, just working on trying to break their press, try new things, and I thought we did a pretty good job with that.
You know, I talked about a turning point here in the last 12 minutes of the second half, but your damage was all throughout the game as far as American is concerned. Some great follow-ups on your own blocks with scores at the other end. It seemed like you were getting yourself charged up with your defensive effort in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do both offense and defense, and it was great getting those first couple blocks. I mean, it's always great to do that and then try to get as many rebounds as you can. So
you finally have a little bit of a break in the action here without a game on Wednesday before the second half of the Patriot League season starts up again on Saturday. Enjoy the rest. It's well-deserved, and congratulations on an historic win here today.
Thank you. Thanks.
Right. That's Emily Holman, our Coca-Cola player of the game here. Well-deserved. Tremendous effort with, let's see, a total of 15 points to lead all scores today. Also top rebounder for both teams, 11 there, and top shot blocker with. Back to you guys.
All right, Dan, sir, well-deserved. I'm not sure the Leopards want a break right now. They're on a nice roll, and of course next Saturday they take on the team that was tied with American for first place, as they'll take on Navy. First, let's go to the highlights of today's ball game, and then we'll wrap this one all up.
You're right, Gary. The happy highlights. Again, Jen Dumiak doing a nice job early on. Here you see her. She's a crafty player, Gary, but she was much more effective against the man-to-man. Alexa Dobbs with a stop and pop. She was relatively quiet today. Again, a great job by the defense. There's Anya, Stephanie Anya on the inside. This was a huge shot. Lafayette at the time was down 5. This cuts it down to 2. And then Emily Holman, or that was Maddie Fayan on the inside. Big turnover, nice steal by Ashley Springer. The finish again by Emily Holman. She was everywhere today. This was one of the few baskets by Danielle Fiacco, but it was key. Downtown, again, how many big plays down the stretch did we see this young lady make? That's Jamie O'Hare. She knocks down a 3. She slashes to the basket. How about this circus shot? It brought the house down, and at this point, you kind of got the sense. This one by Maddie Peabody with the shot clock running down, but when Jamie O'Hare kind of made that little behind-the-head spinner, you kind of got the sense, and I've gone a whole afternoon without talking about them, but the basketball gods were smiling on the Leopards today.
Well, I guess you are absolutely right, as they played so well, and to finally beat American, which has been a tough task over the years. Here's how the numbers shook out. For American, they're 47 points, won 17 field goals. They had only one three-pointer in the game. They were a solid 12 for 14 from the foul line and 32 rebounds. Remember that number as you get a look at the individual numbers. Dumiak with a dozen points. For Lafayette, they're 49 on 18 field goals. They were 2 for 9 from beyond the arc, 11 for 19 from the free throw line, but they out-rebounded American 48-32 in this ball game. And Dan alluded to Emily Holman's day, 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 block shots. So a double-double. We believe that's her 5th of the year. There were 9 ties and 9 lead changes. That's the kind of game this was. American falls to 12-9. They go to 5-2 in the Patriot League. Lafayette goes to 10-12, and now 3-4 in the Patriot League. And just to reiterate, 1998 was the last time that they had won 3 Patriot League ball games in a row. 2004 was the last time they had beaten American in a regular season game. So the Leopards on a bit of a roll as they'll take a break, and we'll be back with them next Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock when they take on the Mids of Navy. Good win here today at Kirby, 49-47. For John Leone, Dan Mounty, the RCN television team headed up by Rick Kehoe, I thank you for watching. I'm Gary Laubach. Goodbye, everybody.